Good morning. More than sure I've done this a few times before, but I made some butter beans with onions and chicken breasts in them. They're done. I'm going to fry a little cornbread. So what I'm going to do is I got just a couple tablespoons of used oil in a skillet over here. I'm going to turn it on and we're going to mix our cornbread up. I'm going to turn it on to low so it can start heating up. Okay, now I got some water right here. Just regular tap water, salt, vegetable oil, plain flour, and this is what I usually use to make my cornmeal, all of it, except Jiffy. Sometimes I use it in an egg. So we're going to get started. I got a whisk and this. We're going to use, I'm not making that many, so won't be a whole lot. Let's see. Two cups of this. And I'll have all the ingredients below. You don't need a whole lot of flour, you just want it as a binder, sort of. So we're going to use, let's see, quarter cup. Okay. We'll go ahead and, let's put our salt in. I'm just going to put just a splash of salt. Ain't got to be a lot, it can be up to you. And not a lot of oil, just a splash, maybe a couple of teaspoons. Okay. And an egg. I want to put it on the side so I can beat it a little bit. Put my egg in the sink because I want to know how much water I use too. Okay. I'm going to put 1 cup of cool water. We're going to start off with that. See where we go with that. I think that might do it. We'll see. Usually don't use a whisk. I just use, like my grandma and mama, just use a spoon. But for video's sake, we'll use a whisk. And you want to beat that in pretty good, but you don't want to overbeat it. And you want it sort of consistency like that. Make sure there's no lumps in it. And I think 1 cup is it. And I have all the instructions and ingredients below. Now I'm going to move you over here to right there. Okay? Let's see. Maybe you can see. And I got a quarter cup of dipper that I'm going to use. You get me a piece of paper towel. And it's just me and him, so I'm not going to make a whole bunch of them. So we'll see. Although he'll eat them pretty much with everything. We'll set that over there. We're going to set this here. This is clean, but I'll rinse it again. We're just going to put that in there because we're going to use it to get that up as soon as this gets to temperature. I have my my dial at medium high, and you can turn it down a little bit if you think it's too hot. So I'm going to take a drop. Well, that didn't work like I wanted it to. Let's give this a spoon. That way it'll tell whenever it's ready. I think it already is, to be honest. And you don't want them, you make them the size you want, but I usually make mine fairly reasonable, like that. And I usually only put like 3 to a pan. Like that. Dust on my stove. And you want to fry them kind of slow. My stove is kind of uneven. The back legs that you screw is kind of too low. I've been intending to get my husband to straighten it out for a long time. So, but that's how it goes. And you'll start to see little bubbles forming whenever you want to turn it. And you kind of want to have something to help you turn it with. I'm going to get a fork. A fork and a spatula. It's usually good to have 2 things so you don't make a big mess. But they got a minute before they... So I want to push them a little bit. Push them around. They should slide. I didn't use my old gravy skillet that everybody hates because it would have stuck in there. And I'm using this so I don't mess up this. This is a new skillet. Okay, I think I might be able to turn them. I'm going to move these out of the way. And we're going to see. This spatula is so thick. Here we go. Yep. And then when you can push them down a little bit, you don't want to push them a lot, let them cook good. We're going to turn them a couple of times, but now the first turn is always hard. So anybody that cooks knows the first turn is hard, or the first slice of cake or something is always the hardest to do. So just one of those things. They smell good fried. See, now they turn easily. You kind of want to keep turning them till they get the brownness that you want. Put them a piece over there. And as you fry them, you have to add oil. People don't understand that because I've cooked pancakes and stuff before. And they say, well, more like flapjacks is what I cook, the big ones. They said, why do you keep adding oil? That's horrible to add oil, but you have to because it uses it up. And there again, anybody that cooks knows. So, I think I'm going to turn it up just a smidge. But they're cooking really good. Turn them again. All those little pieces that fall off on the sides. I probably won't keep you while I fry all of them because it'll take a minute and it's nothing exciting to see. So. trying to get those little pieces out of the way. I think we'll give them another flip. Oh yeah, see, that's what you want. That's pretty. There you go. Not sure if you can see that, but that is really pretty. And on this side just a little bit and they should be done. Try all these little crumbs. Very good. Yep. Now they are done. Now, I'm going to take these up. Get those little crumbs out too, because they'll burn up and smoke. Now, I'm going to add some more of my oil, because my pan is smoking. Turn it back down a little bit. Have to keep adjusting it. Make these a little smaller. I kind of like mine a little smaller. He doesn't really care. If it's cool enough, I can pick up a piece. See? Very good. Ooh, that one didn't want to turn there. That one turned perfect. Turn it down a little bit more. You have to keep adjusting your cook temp. You want to get them brown, but you want to get them done. And you want it all to sort of come together at one time. Push them down a little bit. We'll keep them in the middle where the heat is. Stella, what you want? Stella's standing down here by my foot. I'm going to flip them a few times. Now, this is when you could push if you wanted to. See how it flattens them out? Just keep turning them a few times so they get the brown that you want. And make sure they're done in the middle. Because if you don't, they'll be kind of doughy in the middle and you don't want that. Give them one more good flip. Now they're doing it. Okay. Now we're going to do the same thing. We're going to take them up. And we're going to do the same thing. I want to get all those crumbs out of that skillet because they'll start smoking. Okay, we're going to add our oil. It's used oil, but I keep it in the refrigerator. Keep it sitting on the bottom of the shelf. Move that oil around. You hear Stella snoring? She's on the kitchen floor asleep. Okay, I think we can turn them. Don't need the fork no more, I don't think. Let's keep it, we might. These kind of splattered a little bit, but they still will be good. Doesn't matter, those little lacy edges will be good on them. See if we can get one and break it open. I'll eat one. I'm gonna eat some beans anyway. Look at that. Beautiful. Gonna be absolutely delicious. Well, let me see. Alright, gonna flip them again. And then you can push, 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 because you browned them. Just want to keep them moving and get them right in the middle so they'll be brown. Don't need the fork no more. See? Paper towel, get all the excess oil off of them. Want to keep them moving. Let's see what that looks like. That looks good. Perfect. Like I told you, you have to flip them 2 or 3 times just to make sure they're done in the middle and brown. And they'll be absolutely delicious. The thing is not to cook it on high heat. A lot of people make the mistake thinking they're thin, they're going to cook fast. No, they'll burn on the outside and then they won't be done inside. Low and slow. You can adjust your heat. Like whenever you want them extra crunchy and brown, but wait till they get done. See, these are just about done. Here's a piece broke off. I'll get it out. We're about through. And we got 9 out of that. And probably could have gotten 10. I just was to fix a stand here and do another whole thing for one. I think that one needs to be back over on the other. Yep, it needs to be back over on the other side. It'll eat a bit longer. That one broke. It's alright, I'll eat those pieces. I'll put them in my bowl. Okay, I'm going to turn my eye off. And these are done. Alright, I'm going to take these up, clean up my skillet and everything. I'm going to sit down and eat some cornbread and some of I made butter beans with onions and bell peppers in them. And that's what I'm having for breakfast. You may think it's crazy, but it's so good. And skillet come out good. Alright, I love y'all. All the instructions and ingredients will be below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bye.